This is what hundreds of millions of gamers in the world plays on. It's a GeForce.
We created a brand new processor for the era of generative AI. And this is it. This is the Grace Hopper.
Get ready to witness the dawn of a new era. NVIDIA's groundbreaking AI advancements are poised to reshape the world as we know it. Prepare to be astonished and inspired. Ilya Sutskever, co-founder and head scientist of OpenAI, will be invited onto the stage for a fireside talk at GTC, NVIDIA's annual AI conference geared at over 3.5 million developers using its platform, which will be held next month. Jensen Huang, founder and CEO, will host the event. The discussion will undoubtedly convey the symbolic message that NVIDIA has no intention of relinquishing its AI leadership, which it first achieved by supporting the deep learning revolution a decade ago. And when generative AI soars because of technologies like ChatGPT, NVIDIA shows little risk of losing its advantage. After all, NVIDIA provided the pioneer's early technology. AlexNet, a groundbreaking neural network for computer vision developed by Sutskever, Alex Krzyzewski, and their PhD advisor Geoffrey Hinton, took first place at the ImageNet competition in October 2012. The winning article, which demonstrated that the model obtained previously unheard of image recognition accuracy, directly inspired the main AI success stories of the next decade, including Alexa, AlphaFold, Google Photos, Google Translate, and Uber. Without NVIDIA, according to Hinton, AlexNet would not have been possible. NVIDIA's GPUs, which were developed for ultra-fast 3D graphics in PC video games, but had started to be optimized for general computing operations, turned out to be ideal for running deep learning algorithms thanks to their parallel processing capabilities supported by thousands of computing cores. In 2009, I remember giving a talk at NIPS, now NeurIPS, where I told about 1,000 researchers they should all buy GPUs because GPUs are going to be the future of machine learning, Hinton told VentureBeat last fall. Sutskever, however, also symbolizes the 2023 AI hype explosion since significant language models like ChatGPT and DALL-E 2 have brought generative AI to the attention of the general public to a degree possibly not seen since the introduction of the iPhone in 2007. Without NVIDIA, this too would not have been feasible. Thousands of GPUs are needed to operate the enormous generative AI models of today, and John Petty Research estimates that NVIDIA controls around 88% of the GPU market. In fact, 10,000 NVIDIA GPUs are said to have been employed by OpenAI to train ChatGPT. The 30-year-old NVIDIA is frequently cited as having the greatest chance of success in the booming generative AI market. In fact, the generative AI craze drove up the price of NVIDIA's stock in January. The question is, how long can NVIDIA sustain its AI dominance? Will anyone stronger topple it off its AI perch? Not anytime soon, say experts. According to Chirag Dekate of Gartner, NVIDIA has become synonymous with AI in recent years. He said it is essentially an AI supercomputing firm, not simply a GPU computing one. NVIDIA has had unlimited flexibility to shape the AI environment, and they have profited from incredibly astute, commercially astute investments and targeting strategies that essentially allow them to control their industry. NVIDIA won't enjoy unrestricted dominance for long. For one thing, chip rivals like AMD and Google are hot on their heels, and geopolitical factors loom menacingly. Modern GPUs like NVIDIA's A100 and H100, for example, can no longer be shipped to China, according to the United States' most recent semiconductor export ban. However, analysts agree that NVIDIA's renowned platform strategy and software-focused approach are still incredibly difficult to match. NVIDIA has spent the last 7 years developing deep learning software in libraries and frameworks that eliminate the requirement for CUDA coding. It integrates more popular Python-based libraries like PyTorch and TensorFlow with CUDA-accelerated libraries like cuDNN. According to Carrie Brisky, Vice President of Product Management for AI, you can now scale to hundreds of thousands of GPUs talking to one another to get that neural network. It used to take months to train that same neural network. Now it only takes weeks. To enable skills in speech recognition, natural language processing, recommender systems, and picture recognition, GPUs were also employed in 2018 for inference in addition to AI training. That required more software as well as hardware, such as NVIDIA's T4 processor, to support these real-time inference workloads in data centers, automotive applications, robotics, and drones. Huang made the company's continued software and platform focus extremely clear during NVIDIA's 2022 GTC Analyst Investor Conference, including a shout-out to the AI Enterprise Software Suite, which had debuted the year before. The fact that the software is developed on top of our platform is crucial, Huang added. It signifies that all of the system platforms and hardware processors from NVIDIA are activated. Secondarily, the software we provide sets the standard for the industry. Finally, we have a product that a business can use. They've been requesting it since they can't simply go to open source, take everything, and make it work for their business. No more than they could access Linux, download open source applications, and use them to manage a multi-billion-dollar business. As a result of the platform strategy, if a client purchases from NVIDIA, they are also investing in the NVIDIA value chain in addition to the software. According to Decate of Gartner, this was yet another important pillar of NVIDIA's approach. An ecosystem growth flywheel was produced by GPU and CUDA, as well as NVIDIA's channel strategy, which surrounded clients with alternatives and sources they were most comfortable with. In his words, NVIDIA does not have to try and persuade enterprise end users directly. End users can turn the dial on NVIDIA while still using familiar technologies. AI chips firms started to get attention in the late 2010s, including Graphcore, Cerebrus, and Samba Nova. According to analyst Carl Freund, the conventional belief at the time was that because the startups were creating chips expressly for AI, they would be superior to NVIDIA's. He remarked, that didn't turn out to be the case. To maintain their lead, NVIDIA was able to innovate in both their hardware and software. Although Freund noted that Google's TPU-4 looks really good and is competitive with the A100, Habana Labs, acquired by Intel, produced really outstanding performance on its Habana Gaudi 2 processor. However, NVIDIA has the H100 in the works, and everyone can't wait for it to go into mass production. Using a novel architecture, the new Hopper H100 processor serves as the heart of a highly scalable AI system. The transformer layer, which serves as the foundation of GPT, is especially optimized for training and inference in this new component, dubbed the Transformer Engine. ChatGPT is an example of a generative pre-trained transformer. Additionally, NVIDIA is replacing CUDA with its newest higher-level use case-specific software, such as AI for healthcare and AI for digital twins Omniverse, even if CUDA's present competitive moat is threatened. Last but not least, even if these competing developments were to take shape in the second half of this year, they would not significantly affect NVIDIA's revenues until 2024. Even then, according to Freund, this aggregate market share of all rivals would only be 10%. NVIDIA claims that as demand for its artificial intelligence AI processors increases, its sales have reached a record level after more than tripling. The corporation reports that for 3 months ending in June, revenue increased to almost $13.5 billion, 10.6 billion pounds. Additionally, NVIDIA anticipates even higher sales in the upcoming quarter and intends to repurchase $25 billion worth of its shares. The company shares increased by more than 6.5% in late-night New York trade, according to their tremendous gains so far this year. NVIDIA's stock market worth increased by more than $1 trillion this year as the value of its shares more than quadrupled. Along with Apple, Microsoft, Alphabet, and Amazon, it became the 6th publicly listed U.S. corporation to enter the infamous trillion-dollar club as a result. Originally, NVIDIA was recognized for producing the kinds of computer chips used to generate images, especially for video games. Presently, its hardware powers the majority of AI applications. According to one study, it has a monopoly on 95% of the machine learning industry. ChatGPT, which responds to users' inquiries in a matter of seconds with human-like replies, was trained using 10,000 NVIDIA graphics processing units huddled up on a Microsoft supercomputer. Since the launch of AlexNet in 2012, NVIDIA's AI journey has always been about seizing the possibilities that presented themselves, even if they were unexpected in the case of GPUs. NVIDIA is clearly in a prime position given that the 2023 GTC, which will have more than 65 sessions on generative AI, is just a month away. NVIDIA's hardware and software fuel today's GPU-hungry, overhyped generative AI technologies, much as the company's GPU was at the center of powering the deep learning revolution a decade ago. And it seems like no matter which company comes out on top, Google, Microsoft, OpenAI, NVIDIA, who supplies them all, will win big. In the thrilling journey of technological evolution, NVIDIA's monumental AI strides illuminate our future. Embrace the revolution. Explore limitless possibilities. Join the transformation today and give a quick subscribe. Do share your thoughts with us through the comment section. Until next time.